Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very random chit-chatty nonsense video. I have a plan of what I want to talk about, but I don't really have. We're talking about decluttering. We're talking about organizing and the fresh start that January brings, and we're gonna chit-chat a little about it. So I used to view January as this just depressing time. It is winter, it is cold, it is sad because it's after the holiday. I actually don't view it as that anymore. I actually really have turned it into something I love. I actually love January. I've now viewed it as this fresh start. So I take the whole month of January and I declutter, I purge, I reorganize things, and I go through my entire house. And I also clean things along the way, wipe things down, you know, get the dust away. It just feels really good, especially since we are in that kind of inside time. I'd rather take this inside time and clean now than when it's warm outside and I can be outside. So this is my time. This is my time. I'm in my house. It's cold out. I don't want to be outside. So this is the time I take to start with that fresh start. And it's the beginning of the year, so it's that nice fresh start. So I view January so much different now, and I actually love January. I'm so excited that it's a fresh start and I got to declutter. So I'm gonna kind of tell you guys how I do that. And we're about to also head into my closet, which I'll share. I'm gonna share just part of my closet, but it just feels so good to kind of have that fresh start. All right, so I'm gonna share some tips along the way, but my first tip is to make a plan and kind of plan it out. Kind of think of the places in your house where you really want to tackle first, like something's really bothering you. For me, it was my kitchen. I got a lot of new kitchen stuff for Christmas. I just let my kitchen go a little bit. It just needed a deep clean, a reorganization, and a purge. So I took last week, actually, I went day by day, I went through each drawer, I purged it, I literally wiped out each drawer, the cabinet face, the handles, everything. I deep cleaned everything and got rid of so much stuff. Everything now is so organized, so clean. I know where everything is. There's nothing hiding behind things. I just feel like it's so organized. I love it. I'm so excited that my kitchen is now done. And like I said, I took the entire week to really do that. So make a plan, plan it out. Take the places in your house where you know. My closet is next. I know it needs a purge and a declutter. I'm actually pretty good at purging and decluttering my closet quite a bit. I usually do it kind of seasonally, but we're due. We're overdue. We're overdue for a little bit of a purge in there, a clean out, and we're ready for that. So my closet is next. Well, I definitely need to clean out my kids' rooms. Their rooms are always just hoarded with so much random things. But then our basement, kind of our back storage room, it needs, we've started to like clean out stuff, but I really need to get back there, really know what's back there and start organizing and cleaning everything out. And even like vacuuming back there, I feel like it's just dusty and dirty and I want it clean. So that is what we're doing. We're making that plan. We're planning ahead. And this whole month I am taking to declutter, reorganize, clean. Okay, one other tip, kind of that goes with everything before we go into my closet, and I'll give some tips in there, is I always keep this in mind as well. I have to tell myself this. I can only keep what I can store. So we live in actually a smaller house and I can only keep what I can store. I only have so much room. I only have so much storage. So I can only keep what I can actually store, and neatly and organized. Otherwise, things get lost behind things and then they're just collecting dust and not being utilized. So I just feel like you can only keep what you can store, and that can mean different things for different people, but for me, it's very neatly organized. I have to know where things are. I don't like things to get lost in the shuffle or behind things where I can't see them. So that's what I always keep in mind in every room I go to. Okay, so my main closet is actually around the corner here. It's a typical walk-in closet. I share it with my husband. He has a lot of clothes, but we also have these right here, which has created a lot of great storage. These are the IKEA Havasta. So they're a taller cabinet with a base cabinet, and they have been so great for storing extra things. So this is actually my husband's side right here. We are not gonna go in there today because that's a whole story. He is the opposite of me. He is not organized. He does not like to declutter, but I help him. And he's learning, he's getting better. And this is my side. So I need to go through this. In here I have activewear, I have loungewear, I have some PJ sets, and I have random books, accessories, bags. I have a ton of just stuff in here that really I need to go through. I don't think you can see, but we also have these bins up top. These are from Target. We keep these on top. We do rotate out some of those things. So I have, like, my husband has his shorts in here. He's not wearing his shorts right now, so we kind of rotate those up top. And then in the summertime, he pulls these out and puts like heavy sweatpants and things like that away. So that's kind of how we rotate it out. It's worked really, really nicely. I also keep a bin in here, or up here. This is my bin of my purging. So anytime I go through my closet and I need to purge, I have a space already for it that it can contain it, instead of on the floor in the middle of nowhere and then it just sits there and collects dust. I have a bin for it. I have a bin for my purging already. So I'm so excited to pull this down. We're gonna purge. I'm gonna share with you along the way and give you some tips. Okay, one thing that I suggest is, if you haven't worn it in a year, it has to go. A year is all 4 seasons, and if you haven't worn it in all 4 seasons, it's definitely not gonna be worn again. So you've already paid the money. Sometimes you think and you're like, oh, I paid all that money. You're like, you lost that money. Like, it's gone. You have to think of it as gone, and you have to look forward. So a really great resource I use is, if something I haven't worn in a year, I need to get rid of it and it's in great shape, I use Poshmark. I sell a ton of stuff on Poshmark. It has really helped me purge and declutter and let go of things a little bit, knowing that I can get like a little bit of money out of it. So that is such a great resource if you're holding on to things because you spent the money. That is a really great way to kind of release some of that. So, okay, I have all of my hats back here. Okay, I have a bunch of hats. Literally, I just got this one and I haven't even worn it, so I need to pull that one out in the front. It was buried in the back there. What else do I have up here? Okay, those are all my hats. I'm gonna go through. I feel like sometimes you like go through stuff and then you have to go through it again. Sometimes I do like a double take. I'm like, okay, inventory, what do I have? And then what do I need to get rid of? Okay, this hat right here, I haven't worn it in 3 years. Why? It's in great shape too. It's a really clean, what is this from? It's a J. Crew hat. Oh, it's a really nice J. Crew hat. I haven't worn it though, so it's gonna go. It's in great shape. I think I've worn that hat like once. Another thing, as you're going through, if you find something you're like, I don't know, is to ask yourself, would you buy this in store again? Like, if it's definitely a maybe item, ask yourself, would I go on Amazon right now and purchase this again? I don't know. Would I? Okay, so I feel like I got rid of one there. We might go through those again though. I definitely wear baseball hats more in the summer, so we're gonna kind of redo that. Another thing, if you dread all of this, if you dread going through your closet, reorganizing, decluttering, make it enjoyable. I usually turn on a show and listen to the show, or a podcast, or an audiobook, or just music in general. Just put something on to entertain your mind while you're doing such like mindless work here. I am now rewatching Downton Abbey. So I just play that in the background, and it's one of my favorite shows ever. I put that on, I listen to it, I already know, I've watched that show like a million times, so I already know what's going on. I just listen to it and it's enjoyable while I go through everything. I have bags up here. These are like all tote bags. I do feel like I need to go through some of these. I just wore this one, so I am gonna keep that one. I love my Longchamp bags. This is my favorite tote ever. This is such a great one. Definitely wore this a ton. Definitely gonna keep that one. This is also a really great bag, and it doesn't take up too much space. I usually use that one in the summer. This one, I might give this one to my mom. She really loved this one, the size of it. I don't really want to get rid of it, but she was admiring it, so I might hand it to her for a while and let her use it. And then maybe I'll take it back, but this is just like a cheapy Amazon one. All right, and this one, oh, I have such a hard time with this one every year because I love this bag, but I never wear it. I never pull it out anymore. It's so beautiful though. It's from Mango. It's like 4 years old. We might sell it though. We might finally get rid of it. I'm not gonna take up any more of your time. I'm going to work through this mess and purge. I'm also gonna wipe down each shelf there and watch my Downton Abbey. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you got some tips, tricks, and I hope you guys have fun decluttering on your own if you are. And remember, January is not so bad. It's that fresh start, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.